What's good, Sacramento faithful? Your boys got some absolutely wild news coming your way that's going to shake the Golden One Center to its foundation. We're talking about moves that could completely transform this franchise. And I'm not even kidding when I say this could be the summer that changes everything for our beloved Kings. Listen up, Beam Team. I've got 3 bombshells that are connected in ways you won't even believe until I break it all down for you. We're talking about a veteran star potentially heading out the door, a defensive mastermind that could solve our biggest weakness, and a blockbuster deal that could pair our big man with an all-star frontcourt partner. This is the kind of chess playing that championship teams make, and Scott Perry might just be cooking up something legendary. But here's the thing. One of these moves involves our newest acquisition. Another centers around a defensive specialist who could be the missing piece. And the third? Oh man, the third one involves an all-star big man that could make Domantas Sabonis absolutely unstoppable in the paint. Smash that like button if you're ready for some franchise-altering news. Hit subscribe because this is about to get insane. And drop a comment telling me which move you think would impact us the most. You think you know what's coming? Trust me, Beam Team. You have no idea how deep this rabbit hole goes. Let's start with the move that has everyone talking. Boom! Here we go, Beam Team. Demar Derozan might be on his way out of Sacramento, and the return package is absolutely mind-blowing. We're talking about trading our veteran scorer for Marcus Smart, the former Defensive Player of the Year, who could solve our point guard crisis once and for all. This isn't just any regular trade idea. This is the kind of move that addresses our biggest weakness while opening up salary cap flexibility for more moves. Think about this for a second, Sacramento faithful. We brought Derozan in to be that veteran presence, that clutch scorer who could get us over the hump. He averaged 22.2 points on nearly 48% shooting in his lone season with us. But here's the reality check. We still missed the playoffs for the second straight year. Sometimes you gotta make the tough decisions, and Smart brings something Derozan simply can't. Elite defense and true point guard skills. Smart's $21 million contract is actually cheaper than Derozan's $25 million deal. And here's the kicker. He's exactly what a team with Zach LaVine and Domantas Sabonis needs. He doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective. He's a plus defender who can guard multiple positions, and he's an underrated playmaker who would let our stars do what they do best. Yeah, he's dealt with injuries over the past 2 seasons, only playing 54 games. But when he's healthy, this man averaged 14.5 points, 4.3 assists, and 2.1 steals per game. That's the kind of two-way impact that transforms teams. But wait, Beam Team, this is just the beginning. Because while we're talking about potentially moving pieces, there's another story brewing that could keep one of our rising stars right here in Sacramento. Hold up, Beam Team. While we're talking about potentially trading away talent, the New York Knicks are trying to steal one of our hidden gems, and we absolutely cannot let this happen. Keon Ellis, remember that name? Sacramento faithful. Because apparently the rest of the league is starting to notice what we've known all along. This young man went from barely getting rotation minutes to becoming one of the most efficient two-way players in the entire NBA, and now the Knicks want to swoop in and grab him from us. Listen to these numbers and tell me this kid isn't special. 47.9% from the field, 42.9% from three-point range, and 80.5% from the free throw line. Those are elite shooting percentages, and he's doing it while playing lockdown defense every single night. The analysts are calling him a no-brainer target for teams looking to add depth and versatility. But here's what's got me fired up. Ellis is on a $2.3 million team option. That's not just a good contract, that's highway robbery in today's NBA. You know how hard it is to find a player who can guard multiple positions, knock down threes at a 43% clip, and provide solid playmaking for under $2.5 million? That's the kind of value that contending teams dream about. The Knicks think they can just waltz in here and offer us some mediocre package because Ellis only became a full-time rotation player during last season's final stretch. Wrong. This young man has been putting in work, energizing our entire team with his relentless defense and consistent shot-making. Scott Perry better not even think about answering the phone unless some team is willing to absolutely blow us away with an offer. because Keon Ellis is exactly the type of young talent we need to build around for the future. But Beam Team, if you think that drama is intense, wait until you hear about the blockbuster move that could pair Sabonis with an all-star frontcourt partner. Kristaps Porzingis to Sacramento, Demar Derozan to Boston, plus we get the number 28 pick in this year's draft. This is the kind of blockbuster move that transforms franchises overnight. Think about this for just 1 second. We've been trying to find the perfect frontcourt partner for Domantas Sabonis for years, and Porzingis might just be that missing piece. We're talking about a 7'3" unicorn who averaged 19.5 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks, while shooting 41.2% from three-point range. That's the floor-spacing, shot-blocking presence that makes Sabonis absolutely unstoppable. The Boston Celtics are facing a massive luxury tax bill and dealing with Jason Tatum's injury recovery, so they're looking to shed salary while getting a proven scorer like Derozan, who can keep them competitive. Meanwhile, we get a legitimate all-star center who perfectly complements our offensive system. But here's the beautiful part of this whole thing. Porzingis' contract expires after next season, which gives us incredible flexibility moving forward. We're not stuck with a long-term commitment, but we get to see what a Sabonis-Porzingis frontcourt looks like for a full season. Plus, Keegan Murray gets to slide back down to his natural small forward position where he's most comfortable. Yeah, Porzingis dealt with injuries last season, playing only 42 games, but when he's healthy, this man is still an elite NBA talent. A frontcourt trio of Murray, Porzingis, and Sabonis would be the biggest and most talented frontline we've had in Sacramento in decades. Beam Team, this is it. This is how championship moves get made. Hit that like button if you think Porzingis is the missing piece. Subscribe because this summer is going to be wild. And tell me in the comments, which of these 3 moves gets you most excited for the future of Kings basketball? After missing the playoffs 2 years in a row, it's time to make some bold moves and show the NBA that Sacramento is ready to compete. The Beam Team deserves playoff basketball, and these kinds of moves could be exactly what brings that championship energy back to the Golden One Center. Which move do you think transforms this franchise from playoff hopeful to legitimate contender? Drop your thoughts below, because I need to know what the Beam Team is thinking.